Aubameyang pinches it off him. Pedro Porro. And it's Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rashford applies the finish! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Rice for Szoboszlai. We expected better, and so did he. Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's an imaginative pass. Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kukçu. Now it's Rashford. And this is Bergkamp. It's Rashford! It's a goal! Incredible! There is still life in this final. It is level.
Yeah, it's the least they deserve for their efforts, Peter. They did a good job not letting that intensity drop when they were behind. What an atmosphere we've got now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of...
Rashford! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Rashford finds himself offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rui Costa. Rooney in acres of space out wide. And this is Rui Costa. Big chance! And a neat finish! And with time ebbing away, we are back where we started.
Well, this has turned into quite a game now. It's not like they need any reminding from me, but it's time now for both managers to take the braver route.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Madrid dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind.
It's Rashford! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rashford really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Oh, good fly! Pivotal. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
After 86 minutes in.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. He's got four. That is remarkable.
Marcus Rashford.
Japan look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Yeah, almost the perfect storyline now, and it's almost sounding too good to be true, but this is no fluke. You're in this position because you've won games like this throughout.
Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. Japan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Rithey. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Rashford.
Full added minutes have been indicated.
Rithey. There will be 4 extra minutes. Szoboszlai. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Bergkamp. Well, played right into his path. He's in one-on. Rashford! Sensational from Rashford! About as smooth as it gets.
Goal scorer for Japan.
And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Japan have done it. This very much a day to savour for them. A team effort yielding another trophy. Some time now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
This is come back down over it.
Hello everyone. We would like you to have a look at the score details in our good work in the surrounding community.
Asses era 200 plus है ये. ल तिमी आऊ एक्स्ट्रा टाइम नगर्ने हैन पेनाल्टिज पनि नगर्ने एक्स्ट्रा टाइम त गर्नुपर्छ यार कुरा अनलाइन छैन त यार के हो यो बेसी अहिले यो निराजनको र मेरो हुन्छ त्यसपछि हुन्छ है नाइस प्ले राजीव भाइ, नाइस प्ले है, नाइस प्ले। देशीलाई धन्न तिमीले शीतल पारिसकेका थियौ, बच्यो देशी। ए निराजन आए। म खान्छु।
So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Two teams, Jim Becklin, with one common thought. to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
So we're very much on the way now.
Well, it could be cagey. It's needless to say there's going to be quite a bit of probing from both sides. The teams are set up to counter to start with, and I think these early exchanges will be crucial in setting the tone for what unfolds.
All the way back. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter.
He's in one-on-one. Neymar! Goal! Arsenal! Crucial game, crucial goal, crucial lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yaya Toure. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Zanetti. And it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. Distributed tidily. And here's Kubo. He is through here. Yaya Toure. Rice. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. And that has been knocked clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but goes for a shot! Belletti. He's got away. Zanetti. He's found a way through. And they've managed to get rid. It's a throw-in. Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that...
Shot, surely! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
The goal scorer for
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Wayne Rooney.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's great chance! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Silvestre. Now Yaya Toure. Silvestre. De Ligt. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Alonso. Ronaldinho. And it's Rijkaard. It's Belletti. Kubo. Out of play for a goal kick. Dani Olmo. Silvestre. And it's Olmo. Rice. Shevchenko. Can he finish?
Oh, not good.
And a neat finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Belletti. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Neymar. He's looking wide. Ronaldinho finding himself in real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Rice. Oh, easy pickings there. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Dani Olmo. Yaya Toure. Quality ball. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's a throw-in.
It's definitely not his best.
That has ended up in no man's land. Belletti. And he's managed to get free. Swings in across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Dani Olmo. Now it's Dani Olmo. Can he get on the end of this?
Whoa.
Shot. Oh, shoot! And there's a goal! No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Adams. Rijkaard. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Great vision. And Shevchenko! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Akanji gets it clear. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game.
Guys.
Zico plays it short. And he's gone backward here. It's a loose ball. De Ligt. Now that looks a decent ball. Dani Olmo purring through the gears. Chance for a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that. Adams. Rice. Passing nice and neat. Shevchenko. And he can thump it away.
उडाउँछ यार
Threads one in. Dani Olmo crosses. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rijkaard. It's Belletti. Neymar with 2 goals already to his name. Spread it left. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Zanetti.
2 added minutes.
He has
have
found the
been
way
indicated.
through. Zanetti crosses. Getting up there! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rice. Adams. And it's Olmo. Tries to pass it through. Rooney! And he hits the net. And they are disappearing out of sight.
The goal scorer for Arsenal, number 6.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we are halfway through this final. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
So far, so good, Peter. But there'll be a response from their opponents in the second half. I'm sure that'll be discussed in the dressing room. That period immediately after half-time will be very interesting indeed. They have to be really, really ready for it.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. Arsenal leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game. And we are back on the way. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Pierre Aubameyang. Pierre Aubameyang. Pierre Aubameyang.
France may be down, but not out just yet. Belletti. That's Rijkaard.
Where?
Nicely weighted ball. Arsenal are looking to break at pace.
No.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's a delicate pass. Rooney could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Now it's Kubo. Kubo pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in a great position here. Little pass back. Belletti. De Ligt. And he's decided to go for it. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
France are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Over to the right flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's definitely onside. And that could well leave a mark. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kubo picks it up out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's Rijkaard. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Adams. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kubo. And the pass is intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared without hesitation. De Ligt. Rice. Zico. Now this could be a chance. And Shevchenko! France have their third corner. Zico with the short one. Plays it in low. He's come in hard. And he's there to get it away. De Ligt. Belletti. De Ligt. And it's Zico. Zico, who does have an assist to his name. Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a little off target. Aubameyang. Kubo is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Adams. And it's Yaya Toure. And it's Rice. No way through, so back it comes. For Yaya Toure. Applies the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Substitution
The two
for France.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Zico. Number 8, Dani Olmo. Number 21, Andrei Shevchenko. Number 24, Yaya Toure. Number 41, Declan Rice.
Belletti.
Coming on the field, number 10, Lionel Messi. Number 11,
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
number 4, Eduardo Camavinga.
Rapidly
Number 16,
approaching the end. Just a
Rodri.
few moments from glory. Well, that was very necessary. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Royce looking for the run. This might spell danger. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And he's going to have his name taken.
That's panic, Peter. I can understand why he felt the need to do that, but not the sort of mistake you want to make in a final. Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So where will he go? And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Number 10.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Lionel Messi.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Camavinga, Rodri, and it's Messi. Diego Costa constantly looking for the ball into the box.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
David Villa proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well read, nice interception. Adams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. That has not gone well. De Ligt. And it's Belletti. And the return pass. Just 5 minutes left. No, that's been intercepted.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Adams. Camavinga.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 5. Armand Perez.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's in, must be! And he shoots! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Arsenal have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that's it. Arsenal have done it. This very much a day to savour for them, a team effort yielding another trophy. Some time now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who as a team blended into champions, and this is their moment.
Hello everyone. In case of an emergency, please make sure you follow the instructions of our security personnel at all times. Thank you for your cooperation.
next away next. ल लक्ष्मण भाइ लक्ष्मण आइज
Lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Tries from distance. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Aubameyang. Now it's Costa. Shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping. And that was very necessary. And it's Belletti. Oh, that's... Goes for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Diego Costa. Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here. He's had a shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Aguero! Oh, crossbar! Well, there's the clearance.
ल सबैको टाइम सबैको
Yaya Toure. Out again for a throw-in. Belletti. For Rice. Vitinha promptly onto that, and that is that. That'll be a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Dia pasal dah.
He's on it, can he get away? This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Diego Costa. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Azar. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Adams! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one. Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. Oh, this is drama of the highest order. The tables have well and truly turned.
Well, it's true when people say finals can take on a life of their own. I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter. Don't think anything will surprise me from here.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid with the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely...
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Hat-trick! The king of all he surveys! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rice gets a foot in here. Looking for the run. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Belletti. Rice. Showing great feet there. That has ended up in no man's land. Zico. He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! And they've got rid.
There will be 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rice. And it's Zico. And Adams. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Aguero. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Zico. Now it's Costa. And we're done. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is rightly time for them to bask in their glory. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our family.
So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Tito. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Wayne Rooney!
So, a breakthrough already. Taken back almost at once. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kukçu. Ronaldinho. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. And he was quick to react. Belletti. He's had it taken off him. And it's Kukçu. That's a little off target. Pedro Porro. Now, can they get him away? He's got plenty of space out wide here. De Ligt is there, and he can get that clear. Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti. He shifted it to the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. And the pass is intercepted. No, again there's no way through. Dani Olmo. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho scooting forward, looking for the run. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Zanetti. And here's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's intervened well there. And he's got away. He's had a shot!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Berbatov. Great vision. And he plays one through. And he's heaved it away. Rooney going like a man possessed. He's... Oh, Rooney! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Substitution for Japan, number 21, Wayne
So
Rooney.
the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Can he get on the end of this?
No.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Soboslai showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Soboslai, and reclaimed it in a trice. Danny Olmo, he's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Danny Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Japan with the corner, they're first. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Belletti. Arsenal are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot.
And Shevchenko! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
For Japan, after 27 minutes in.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Japan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Danny Olmo. He's shifting through the gears, tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Japan have their second corner now. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Japan have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. That is good progress on the left. That is good strength. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Danny Olmo. Oh, great chance! Shevchenko! It's a loose ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And he can thump it away. Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Xavi Alonso. Ronaldinho.
Oh, great feat, that.
threads one in. And this is Berbatov, delivered low. And he's quick to get rid. Japan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Xavi Alonso, and it's Zanetti. And this is Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dani Olmo, looking to play him in. Adams can clear it away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Belletti. Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Akanji. Xavi Alonso. And this is Shevchenko. He's found the way, and Shevchenko! Boy, he struck that clean.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
1 minute at a time.
Belletti. Oh, easy pickings there. That is ended up in no man's land. Szoboszlai. So we are halfway through this final. Sochin Beglin, halfway through. What are your thoughts for the final so far?
Japan really need to keep their focus now, Peter. They have the all-important lead, but their opponents are going to come at them with everything they've got in the second half, so they can't afford any switching off.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Japan looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution for Japan, number 17, Andrei Shevchenko.
Well, here we go then.
Number 11,
Raul,
Dani Olmo. Coming on the field,
Rice,
number 14,
and it's Ødegaard.
Marcus Rashford. Number 22,
Now it's Yamal,
Martin Ødegaard. Number 15,
Zanetti.
Dennis Bergkamp.
Bergkamp wants to run onto this. Rashford finds himself offside. Akanji. Xavi Alonso. And it's Belletti. Yamal. And Neymar. And it's Bergkamp. Zanetti. Spread out to the left. Adams. Yamal. No, it's come to nothing. Pedro Porro. Szoboszlai. Raul gets a foot in here. Now it's Neymar. And it's Belletti. Driven in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Pedro Porro. Rijkaard. And it's Belletti. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Neymar. That's put paid to the danger. Japan, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. And he welcomes it in. Rashford gets into a good position. Soboslai! Soboslai! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem!
For Japan, after 58
Up
minutes
by
of play.
3! They have their boots on the throats of their foes. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 1, Oliver Kahn.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A case now of complete control. Rashford is wide and looking to get onto this. Rijkaard. Neymar. A probing pass. That's been cut out, well played. So we've reached the hour mark. It's a really well-measured ball. De Ligt calmly anticipates. That looks a good ball through. And they're back on the ball again. Tries one from range.
घूमना यार
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Coming on the field is number 19, Lionel Messi.
Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. So their 4th corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Szoboszlai. Bergkamp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good alertness. Neymar. The message is clear, none shall pass. Japan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Szoboszlai, and he plays one through. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played down the flank. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Adams. Rawal. This is a promising build-up. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through, and that was asking for too much. Rice. Oh, that's fabulous. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Adams. Belletti.
Japan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass is just off target. Akanji gets it clear. He's a sharp little ball here, and it's Belletti. Messi looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Szoboszlai. Neymar. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's having a pop! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Rashford. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Rashford. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out towards the flank. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice looking ball. Rapidly approaching the end. Just a few moments from glory. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. And they are right back within touch.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
David Villa.
So could they be onto something here?
David Villa. Substitution
Rice.
for Arsenal. Number 18. Xabi Alonso.
And it's Zanetti.
Coming on to replace him is...
And it is
number
clear to
5.
see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. Albert Ferrer does well to get it back.
Ore?
Pacho. Bergkamp. Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And Adams. And it's Belletti. Rice, very much a man of this moment. Adams. Albert Ferrer. And it's Zanetti. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pedro Porro. Nicely aimed pass. That has been cut short.
Have been indicated.
Adams. Neymar. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13. Neymar. Coming on the field is number 18. Kevin De Bruyne.
Roll! And with that, the end. Japan have done it. This very much a day to savour for them. A team effort yielding another trophy. Some time now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Hello everyone. Please turn to the screen for a special appeal for...
अरे यार कति 12 बजीसम्म कति सुत्छौ यार ल छिटो आऊ आऊ तिम्रो र राजीको छ के ल गेममा आइया ल
So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Two teams, Jim. It's Aguero! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
24.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Rooney. Aubameyang is onto this. Raul. Casillas claims comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That ball looks a good one. Baresi clears it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've got rid. Rui Costa. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Great vision. Koundé. Conte. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Rooney. Rui Costa. And here's Aubameyang. Ball played for Conte. And it's Kadiolu. Opts for safety. Koundé for Conte. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nice looking ball. He's found a way past. That is very well defended. Rui Costa. Rui Costa running with intent. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, having been involved in quite a few games of this stature, Peter, you can never get enough of this. It really is quite surreal.
Madrid have reclaimed it. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rui Costa stood his ground strongly. Adams gets it away. He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required.
Aubameyang! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. Cannavaro. Baresi. Rijkaard. Koundé. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. White. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Not the most convincing of passes. Rawal. Rawal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Rui Costa. And that is expertly dealt with. And he can thump it away. Pullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Tries to play it through. No, it's come to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, there's the clearance. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Bragantino really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is just off target. Koundé getting this one clear. Aubameyang.
Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Great ball. Can he finish? And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Villa. Some resolute defending there. And he's got the beating of his man. Gerrard was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And that has left him in a heap. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious what the referee's dictating here. If I were him, I'd listen.
Koundé, can he get on the end of this? Rooney. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Great vision. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Koundé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a throw-in. And he welcomes it in. Deftly away. Conte. Rawal in the hunt and looking threatening. Opts for safety. And it's Rui Costa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Threads one in. Gerrard. He's gone for goal! There was plenty of power on that.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Villa. Now it's Messi. He's found the way. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Rawal. Now this could be a chance. He's beaten the last man, and Aubameyang! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Baresi, Conte, Albert Ferrer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Conte, Baresi. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Rui Costa. Rijkaard. That looks a good ball through. And this is Aguero. And he's gone backward here. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Gullit.
There
Gerrard.
will be 1 minute at a time.
And it's Gerrard. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Villa really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
And we have breezed through the first half of the final. So we reach the halfway point. What does Jim Beglin have to offer at this stage?
Bragantino really look in need of a performance lift here. The manager will use half-time to do that and be strong in his words, as he's not getting the intensity nor the precision he's demanded from his players up until now.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The whistle goes, we're off and running.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. Now White. It's a threat. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Bragantino cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rui Costa. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rijkaard. And that is a little undercooked. Nicely weighted ball. David Villa is wide and looking to get onto this. Gullit really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Rawal. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rooney! Oh, cracking effort.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Baresi is there, and he can pick it up. That has not gone well. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nice-looking ball, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Messi. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's six.
Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Can he stop it going out? And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, that's fabulous. Aubameyang had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Villa. Real chance! That's a decent clearance.
Bragantino really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's an imaginative pass. Baresi calmly anticipates. And it's Hullet. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh, this looks sharp. Albert Ferrer clears. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gerrard.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rooney.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for a runner. Oh, well measured. That's the keeper's ball. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rooney has created one goal already. And it's Aubameyang. He has found a way through. And this is Rui Costa. He's had a shot! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hullet attempts a clearance. Ball's gone out of play. Rui Costa. Koundé. Well, the lead is slender, but time is beginning to run out in this final.
Well, this is the time managers can make that real difference. The final is still there to be won. So yes, they'll have to take a risk or two.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Red Bull Bragantino, number 24, Sergio Aguero. Number 22, Rune Hullit. Number 10, Steven Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 20, Luis
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 8, Kevin De Bruyne. Number 13,
Cannavaro.
Wesley Sneijder.
This ended up in no man's land. And it's been hooked away. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away?
Bragantino really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's in a great position here. Oh, good. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And how they needed that. Boy, they needed that. They played with courage, and they have their equaliser.
Yeah, I always felt that this was going to be tight, as finals inevitably are. I'm sure we'll see plenty of twists and turns before we're done here, Peter.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Coming on the field is number 22, Marco Reus.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, at least they're doing their utmost to win it. Whether it works out or not, it is the right decision at this stage.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
It's Luis Suarez! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Now it's Royce. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kajolu. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is De Bruyne! And they've got rid. Baresi. White powering forward here. David Villa. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Adams gets it clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he cuts out the supply.
They're avoiding the...
There's the referee's whistle. That is 90 minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, that was tense, Peter. It had all the usual ingredients of a final, like the sense of occasion, the nervousness, the tension involved. But you won't get any complaints from me. This is hard grind.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. And we're up and running. Bragantino displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And this is Royce. Casillas gets it away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Searching pass he's played there. And Shevchenko! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
After 94 minutes is number 4.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Andrei Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko!
Madrid with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, love! He's having a pop! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
A nicely aimed pass. Well timed, excellent interception. It's run loose here. Rooney. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! And no mistake. And their wishes are fulfilled. The final back where we started. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball. And Messi! And how did he not put that away?
Substitution for Red Bull Bragantino, number 23.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
19, Arbat Perez. Number 27, Mikael Silvestre.
And it's
Coming
Pedro.
on the field.
De Bruyne,
Number 16.
renowned for his long-range shooting.
Number 9,
That has been cut short.
Number 17, Alessandro Costa Curta.
David Villa. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. And he was quick to react. That's a cute ball. Koundé looking for the run. Royce.
That was lovely, that.
Brilliantly cut out. White tries to clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Baresi. And it's Cannavaro.
There will be 1 minute at a
Koundé.
time.
Baresi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So just 15 minutes still to come.
Here's a special presentation showing
So both parties have given everything to this point in extra time. 15 minutes remain, and they have to turn their efforts to those minutes very soon. Well, here we go then. The last 15 minutes, the closing stretch of a marathon final. Oh, no joy this time. And he's heaved it away. Baresi. Kajolu. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Jules Koundé. Coming on to
Tries to
replace
pass
him
it
is
through.
number
And there's
24,
green grass ahead of him.
Christian Romero.
Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Romero plays a sharp little ball here. Schneider. White knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's White. Looking to play him in. Now they could break here. And he thumps it clear. And that's been won straight back. White. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinches it off him. De Bruyne. And he plays one through. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Suarez getting this one clear. That is a brilliant interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's it. And that means penalties. So 2 full hours of action.
What a final, Pete. What a final. A full 120 minutes of focus and intensity with tiring heads and limbs. Whatever happens now, those players can be immensely proud of themselves.
Players then beyond the point of exhaustion, but there is still one final act to come. So the final act of the final. Messi is first to take the long walk. That's a brilliant read. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Berbatov is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Bragantino feeling the pressure.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
So on to the second man. Big character, big moment, big save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
David Villa is the third man to step forward. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
Royce, the third man up. No! Denied remarkably! Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. And he sticks it away!
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
De Bruyne is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
All eyes on him as he places the ball. Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. Done it! Feel the relief! So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is rightly time for them to bask in their glory. So on to centre stage come the central characters. The individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
He'll try to keep this alive. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Zanetti. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Played out towards the right wing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Struck first time. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And here's Kubo. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! The perfect narrative, the perfect outcome. Will there be a perfect ending?
Oh, it's been a brilliant final, this. We've had just about everything we could hope for in this spectacle. Dare I hope for anything more now?
Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Arsenal leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, the sense of occasion's clearly got to him. He needs some calm and composure from here.
Arsenal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 6, Wayne Rooney.
Nuno Mendes.
Ronaldinho.
And it's Gattuso.
Coming on the field.
Good chance here!
Lionel Messi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar is there to clear. Oh, what real chance! And he hits the net! Incredible! There is still life in this final. It is level.
Yeah, I always felt that this was going to be tight, as finals inevitably are. I'm sure we'll see plenty of twists and turns before we're done here, Peter.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pass somewhat off target. Arsenal really will have to throw everything, and the shot! Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adams does well to get it back. Looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
No, it's come to nothing. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And they've got rid. Out towards the flank. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Azar. Belletti. No, that's too long.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on the field.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There will be 4 extra minutes. A probing pass. It's played through for him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's been hooked away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And this is Torres. Takes the shot! And that's off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Madrid making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So deadlock, and this is heading to spot kicks. So by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So it is that dreaded time, the time you realise that only penalties can decide it. So it comes down to this, 5 penalties each. Cristiano Ronaldo is first to take the long walk. Big character, big moment, big save. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
David Villa is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
This then to level matters.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
You can cut the tension with a knife. Neymar is second man up. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
This for parity.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Messi, the third man up. Made it look easy.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Madrid are looking to keep pace here. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, he saved it!
I suspect a change of mind could have been the problem then.
He must, but can he? Now there's a penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck. Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, he's won it all right. Arsenal have done it. This very much a day to savour for them. A team effort yielding another trophy. Some time now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Hello everyone. We would like you to have a look at the screen for details on our good work in the surrounding community.
यो त 4 मै भयो ओ गान्डु गेम आउन ल भइसक्यो अनलाइन आऊ यो यार जग्गिलामा यस्तो खतरा टिम दिन्छु भन्नु लाग्यो मजी हो त्यो अलिअलि कुद्ने टिकट दिन्छु भन्नु लाग्यो मान्दैन होइन यस्तो रमाइलोको लागि हो ल इन्भाइट गरेँ तिमी जोइन गर न जोइन गर म तपाईँसँग रेडी गर्छु रुम लेखिहाल्न त कति हो लेख्नुपर्ने आफ्नोमा तिमी आज झोसमा अब तिमी हो नि पुरा थर्काइस टिकापुरवाला हो मेरो लक्ष्मी हो मेरो 5 वटा भयो करेक्ट अहिले 2-2 भयो स्कोर युएस को हो प्रेम हो यार -4 आने था यहाँ अब तो बढ़ला नहीं यार -1 वाला नहीं जो आने थी हाँ 15 खाइहालेँ यार मैले you would अहिले तिम्रो मेरो सेम पोइन्ट छ 4 पोइन्ट छ गेममा त कहाँ एड गर्छु मलाई तिमी कहिले खेलाउने हो भन्ने मात्रै हो बरु तिमी फाइनी खाऊ या क्याप्टेन खानुभन्दा पुरिया खाऊ पुरिया क्याप्टेन एक खुराक बुढीले धेरै नबोल भने अलिक प्रतिभाले आवाज आउँछ अघि त सौरभको टुर्नामेन्टको नामै सौरभ गान्डो राखिदिएको हुन्छ अपडेट हाल्यो ल आऊ आइसक्यो ल घर गएर आइहाल तेरो र मेरो हुन्छ स्टार्टिङ तँलाई म आइडी दिन्छु अनि ठिकै प्लेयर छन् त्यसमा म तँलाई भन्छु त कहाँ त भन्ने सेयर गरिस् रेडी गर नि त नि रे के हो यस्तो
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
So straight into the action.
Yeah, I think I'll be keeping a keen eye, Peter, on the early exchanges here. Both managers did emphasise their eagerness to get on the front foot, so we'll see how true to their word they are.
David Villa receives it in a good position here. He's having a shot! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he was quick to react. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiola tries to clear. And that is out of play. Shapes to shoot! And he should have made them pay.
Villa really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella. Aguero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Albert Ferrer clears. Costa Curta. Oh, played through for the wide man. Diego Costa. Deftly away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's not an especially good pass, that. Back where it came from. And the shot! Fantastic from Aubameyang! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
AC Milan.
And on this biggest of stages, he opens the scoring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Bragantino finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Here's a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Guardiola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bragantino are looking to go forward now. Aubameyang finds himself offside. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's been played through. Zico finding himself in space. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. So it's going to be another corner. Milan have their third corner. Zico trying to keep this in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's bustling through it, and a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Bragantino are trailing against the run of play. It's a searching pass. Casillas comes out and deals with it. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found the way through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he can thump it away. Zico is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Not so easy, not so easy, they say. We are right back on level terms again. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of...
There could be trouble here. He's got away. It's Aguero! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Dani Olmo. Aubameyang. Zico is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Picked out brilliantly. Messi! And there's a goal. And the final is turned on its head. It is incredible, just incredible. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, what's he done? Shot a goal! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Bragantino now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up.
David Villa! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. No hesitation, it is red. He will play no further part. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Zico. Half-time getting close now. And it's Guardiola.
Diego Costa clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone?
Hullet. He's... And Hullet! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Bragantino are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Belletti. No way through. Guardiola.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Belletti. Zico. And they've got rid. And they've got a throw. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Zico. And he's in on goal! Great chance! And that's a tiny finish! Dani Olmo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost it. So we are halfway through this final. So we reach the halfway point. What does Jim Beglin have to offer at this stage?
Bragantino really need to keep their focus now, Peter. They have the all-important lead, but their opponents are going to come at them with everything they've got in the second half, so they can't afford any switching off.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 19. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
The whistle goes, we're off and running. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Gerrard. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a shooting chance! Oh, brilliant save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, good plying! And he's there to get it away. And he's cut it out. Pullet has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match.
Decent chance! Great football, shot and save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Zico. Yaya Toure. Knocks it out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, Aubameyang! It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he's gone looking for safety. Pullet. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zico. Searching pass he's played there. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Crosses it in here. Casillas claims it without any fuss. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through? Aguero. Oh, shoot! And he shoots! And that's a good finish. They are playing them off the park. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Bragantino are having a ball here. And he's intervened well there. And no, that was never going to make it. Zico wants to run onto this. Deftly away. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Messi. He's having a hit! Oh, impressive strike.
Bragantino really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Adams gets it clear. White kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta. Now it's Gerrard. A probing pass. Milan have reclaimed it. Yaya Toure. He's a sharp little ball here. And now they can clear their lines. De Ligt. Yaya Toure. That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for options for movement. He's beaten the last man. Chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Shevchenko. Bragantino can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Zico, he's picked his way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's White. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Gerrard. Guardiola. Now it's Aubameyang. Rapidly approaching the end. Just a few moments from glory. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's been given away. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pullet. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Zico. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Good ball over the top. Casillas is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's tidy. Well, there's the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's managed to get free. Adams. Costa Curta. And that has been cleared. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Zico. Pullet. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. David Villa is wide and looking to get onto this. He is through here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Guardiola. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. And he's managed to get rid. Adams gets it away.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And here's Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings it to a close. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished, who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is rightly time for them to bask in their glory. So on to centre stage come the central characters. So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
So straight into the action.
Well, having been involved in quite a few games of this stature, Peter, you can never get enough of this. It really is quite surreal.
Belletti. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to... Real chance! And again, it's him!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Aubameyang. Ronaldinho. Camavinga, foot in. Costa Curta does well not to be outdone there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that was very necessary. Oh, good effort from distance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Odegaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get it through? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Tries to get it clear. And we have our very first corner. Kubo getting this one clear. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He is through here. And it's Camavinga. Yaya Toure. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Kubo. And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Neymar. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's picked out the run. Goes for a shot! Brilliant from Shevchenko! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And their wishes are fulfilled. The final back where we started. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That has ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Over to the right flank. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. There he goes, motoring forward. Diouf.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. That's going wide left. Driven in. Cleared away. France have their second corner now. Zico with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. Diouf has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious what the referee's dictating here. If I were him, I'd listen. Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
So, another set play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zanetti. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. And he's got the beating of his... Big chance! Goal! No, flags up on the far side.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Rijkaard. Adams. And it's Belletti. That could spell trouble.
That was lovely, that.
Shot could be a decent chance! Goal! France! A game of thrills, a game of drama. It is the final we all so wanted. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
France leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Yaya Toure. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Torres. Belletti. He's gone forward. Camavinga. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. No way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti. Diouf. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Yaya Toure. Ball played for Zico. Zanetti. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Odegaard. Camavinga. Now he's got space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Belletti.
There will be 1 minute added
Zico. Kubo. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he shoots! And it's in! Not so easy, not so easy, they say. We are right back on level terms again. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing...
So we are halfway through this final. Arsenal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So, Jim Beglin, halfway through, what are your thoughts for the final so far?
Well, I think we're getting the final many would have hoped for, Peter, with both teams doing their part to make this a very entertaining watch. I don't see too many unhappy faces about, and I think, you know, we have a lot to expect in the second half.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And the finish! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
France with the lead.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Juve in with the challenge. Ødegaard. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Now Albert Ferrer. He's picked his way through. Oh, good ball. And he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Belletti. And it's Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. A probing pass. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zanetti. Juve. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Gehi clears it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got...
Shoots! And it's in! Parity is restored. They just will not be beaten. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ronaldinho couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, super ball. It's Zico! That had everyone off their seats.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Ronaldinho. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Belletti. He's had it taken off him. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Shevchenko. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
No luck with that dink over the top. Kubo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Zanetti. Crosses it in. He's rising! Goal! Arsenal! The perfect narrative, the perfect outcome. Will there be a perfect ending?
Well, before you even examine this goal, Peter, it goes without saying someone's deeply regretting not taking the sting out of the game when they could have. It's a bit late now.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Just a few moments from glory. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Yaya Toure clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Belletti. And Adams. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Not the most accurate pass. De Ligt. Yaya Toure. Now it's Aubameyang. Juve. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho. That's a throw. Time for a change in personnel, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Number 14.
Zanetti. Neymar.
Coming on the field.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the shot! And there's a goal! And with time ebbing away, we are back where we started.
Well, this has turned into quite a game now. It's not like they need any reminding from me, but it's time now for both managers to take the braver route.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's got away. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Rijkaard. Ødegaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
2 minutes to be added on.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 13, Neymar. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Raul.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. So deadlock, and this is heading to spot kicks. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So it is that dreaded time, the time you realise that only penalties can decide it. So it comes down to this, 5 penalties each. David Villa to go first. One 0.
That's the example they will want to follow.
You can cut the tension with a knife. Zico, the next man to walk up to the spot. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Arsenal with the chance to go 2 up. Of course, they're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
France really cannot miss this. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
This to double their advantage. Oh, sent him the wrong way. 2 up.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
It was well disguised, it gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Arsenal are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Oh, you're not going to save that. They're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
France are looking to save match point. It's in. Pick that one out.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either. This to win it. No pressure, of course.
Oh, he's won it all right. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished, who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end. And it is rightly time for them to bask in their glory.
What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.